Hello and welcome to Country Sports TV. Today what I'm doing is fitting a flint to this flintlock. Made the chop drawers missing and the screw. We've still got to make the screw, but we've made the top jaw. Got a flint for it. Now the flint won't hold on its own, so what we do is we put a piece of leather around it. So what we're going to do is just cut up this piece of leather to fit. There we are, piece of leather fitted. Now I can get the distance, the height of this screw. This is a early flintlock, very cheaply made. There's only just a screw holding the frizzen on. Normally you'd have a piece of steel coming out here, so it held it in. It's not got a waterproof lock on it. It's quite early, I think. 1750s and before, maybe. It's only a little pistol for self-defence. But it's just an interesting piece. Now, what I really want to talk about Country Cover Club is the new partner for Country Sports TV. If you type in Summerall 2, you get a £3 discount. Right, today what I really want to talk about is the cooperation, collusion, conspiracy, if you like to call it that, between the shooting organisations and Wild Justice. Is there a link? Exclusively for Country Sports TV, I can report that there is a link. And it is quite frightening when you see it. Basque have put forward £1 million for a fighting fund. Some of the reports on the internet and some of the Basque supporters are suggesting that this £1 million fund is to fight legal cases by Wild Justice. We now have very strange bedfellows, and I mean very strange bedfellows. We have the steering group that was set up in 2008 to 2010 to look at the compliance of the steel shot regulations. On that committee were the WWT, Basque, a couple of civil servants to do the secretariat, and Natural England. The Natural England guy was a guy called Ian Carter. Ian Carter, I believe, is now working for the Scottish Country Sports Association, but that's still got to be confirmed that it's the same guy. I believe it is, but I will stand corrected if somebody pointed out that I'm wrong. Now, Ian Carter also works, or is a contributor, I should say, for a member of the Wild Justice team's blog. Now the Wild Justice team is made up of our friend Mr. Packham and Mark Avery, who used to be with the RSPB. Mark Avery runs a blog on a website, and one of his contributors is this Ian Carter, who worked for English Nature. So we have a link between the steering group that wanted to look at the compliance with lead shot, That committee then turned into the Lead Ammunition Group in 2010 under John Swift, who's Basque. Basque sat on that committee. Basque were paid as a subcontractor. So they're working together. Ian Carter sat on that committee. Also looking at the Mark Avery blog, I found another guy. 2012, a Mr. Chrysius Graphius worked or contributed to the Mark Avery blog. Now these are the guys that want to ban shooting, mind. These are the guys that are having a go at us. This is the enemy. And the people that are supporting us are in bed with them. That's why I say very, very strange bedfellows. A guy emailed me a couple of days ago and said, oh, Basque want to get rid of the riffraff out of shooting. Am I the bloody riffraff? Been in the trade for 50 years. Been a gunsmith for 50 years. I've had a couple of years out when I worked for the civil service for 6 years. But part-time I was working on antiques then, like I am now. I was doing the shows when I was in the civil service, on the Basque stand, working and supporting shooting. Am I really the riffraff that you want to get rid of out of shooting? Oh, it makes me so bloody mad. Who is really the riffraff? Who's in bed with World Justice and their directors? That ain't me, I tell you. Right, Ian, signing off, I'm getting cross. And before I start swearing, I'm going to stop. Before I start speaking fluent Anglo-Saxon at you, you know, it just makes my blood boil. What's going on and nobody is seeing it. There's the proof. I've put it all up here on the video. Ian, Country Sports TV, signing off. Country Sports TV is campaigning to save our lead shot. And as such, we've produced a number of items that you can buy to help raise money to run a website and to help me do the videos. We've got a camo hat for Country Sports TV if you want to go pigeon shooting. We've got a Save Our Lead Shot camo hat. We have a blue Save Our Lead Shot baseball cap. And you can also choose 6 other colours if you go onto eBay. We also have a mug in 2 sizes. It's got Country Sports TV on the front and then Save Our Lead Shot on both sides. Added to this, we've now got an enamelled mug, and very good quality one for Save Our Lead Shot. There is a donation in the price for the Save Our Lead Shot campaign. And what we're going to do next is we're going to produce some button badges. Save Our Lead Shot button badges. It's not worth me selling one at a time because I'm going to have to charge you 70 or 80 pence postage. And they're only £2 each. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to produce them in 5s and 10s and put them on eBay. And if you buy 5, you can sell 4 of them to your friends and get some of your money back. Thank you very much for helping sponsor me. I can't do this on my own. And if anybody would like to help the campaign, please let me know. Message me on Facebook on the Save Our Lead Shot page, or message me privately on Facebook. No problem at all. Ian, Save Our Lead Shot campaign through Country Sports TV, saying thank you very much for your help.